Report story. Are you sure making him leave UA was the best decision? All Might asked Aizawa from his desk in the teacher's work area. Aizawa sighed irritably before standing on the opposite side of All Might's desk. First off, it was Principal Nezu's idea that he leave U a second. The only reason you are hesitant is because you can't be around him as much as you were. He'll be fine where he's going. He needs space away from the school to do a special kind of quirk training. From the explanation I got, he needs to go on some spiritual journey or whatever it is. Plus, with him outside of the city while he's not ready, it's safer for him in the city. It means the villains have to locate him, and where he's going, it should be fairly hard to find him. We're the only ones that know that he's leaving and where he's going. We need him ready and right now. Ua can't give that kind of preparation. At least not here. That's why we're sending him on this. It's basically just an extended study trip. He's not your only student, you know. I wish you would care about other students like this. Aizawa said, sitting back down. All right. I'm sorry, All Might said, returning back to typing on his computer. Though he was fidgeting profusely. All Might, calm down. It's not like he was kicked out of UA, he's still a student here. He's just studying somewhere else for the time being. He will be back. Plus, Uraraka and Eri are with him. They also have to make daily updates to me, so everything will be fine. Now stop having a damn panic attack and plan out one of your classes for once. Oh, okay. I will. Though, where did you say he was going again? All Might asked, peeking over his desk towards Aizawa. Sapporo. Hokkaido. Aizawa said simply, taking a sip of coffee of his desk. Izuku was leaning over the railing to a cruise ship, looking out over the distant waters. The shoreline was still visible as the ship traveled along Japan's coast towards Hokkaido. Izuku sighed, remembering the events from a few days ago. You won't be taking classes here at UA anymore, Aizawa said. Izuku nearly fainted. Izuku managed to say. Ochako had many more words. What do you mean he won't be attending classes at UA? He just got his quirk back. He can study with us again. Go back to quirk training, patrol, everything else. Ochako said, trying not to let anger reveal in her voice. Aizawa raised a hand. Before she could continue. I said he won't be taking classes at UA. Not that he's expelled from UA, if anything, this is a promotion of sorts. You as well will no longer be taking classes at UA, Izawa said, pointing down at Ochako. Ochako blinked. She said. Izawa sighed and beckoned for the two to follow him. They had made it all the way through the wrecked streets before arriving back at UA. Izawa walked them to the teacher's lounge where Nezu, now sipping a cup of tea. Hello Midoriya, Uraraka, it's very good to see you again. I'm sure you have many questions. Nezu said cheerfully as he stood at the cracked windows of the lounge. Izuku and Ochako, still at a loss for words, nodded profusely. After hearing about Midoriya's secret, it has been decided that you will be studying elsewhere, preferably in the countryside. There you can take the time and space you need to properly get a hold of one for all. I hear it has a tendency to act on its own or go out of control, so this will be safer for everyone. We need you ready, Midoriya. It's time to take your quirk training to the next level. Nezu said. Izuku exhaled all the air he had been holding in since Aizawa first talked to him. Promoted stories. You'll also like The Life of 0. 17.2K 486 Izuku. Midoriya wanted to be a hero his whole life and was bullied for it since he was quirkless. Izuku Midoriya was told that he would never get a quirk by his doctor. The Black Lady of the Night. Vigilante hero was out one night and saw a person fighting a whole group of villains all by themselves, but the problem is that they're badly injured and no one knows. I Hate and Love You. 258K 4.6 Con. IzuOcha fanfiction where Deku and Uraraka had a fight in kindergarten which led to something worse. But maybe they can be friends or perhaps more. Non-quirk rated. Symbol of Hope Izuku X Hair. Named weapon of a true hero. This is the old version. The new rewrite can be found in Archive of Our Own, under a new name. Red Halo heroes today are corrupted by different 83K 1.5K. Deku is the number one hero. He has fame and money, but he doesn't care much for either. He wants something more but doesn't know what. That is until he meets a very interesting Shining Light 42.7K 928 Quickless. Normal. No heroes or quirks. Izuku Midoriya and Ochako Uraraka have been best friends since kindergarten. But when problems in high school try to drift them, revenge of the wronged hero who happens to be. One could have thought that someone as pure and innocent as Izuku Midoriya would be betrayed by his friends who he thought that he could trust with everything he has. So I'm not expelled. I'm still a UA student. Izuku gasped, putting a hand to his chest. Nezu laughed. Indeed you are, as is Uraraka here. Nezu said. Ochako also exhaled at that news, however she spoke up a few seconds later. Sir, I understand Izuku, and I'm happy more offering profusely to go with Izuku, but why did you instantly choose for me to go? She asked, pointing up at herself. You were the one that initially pointed Midoriya in the correct direction when it came to meditation and Midoriya's connection. It's safe to say you were a driving force, and two heads are better than one. Plus, you would have found a way to go anyway. Nezu laughed. Both of you will still be responsible for coursework. Uraraka, you will have more than Midoriya as he needs to focus on his quirk. However, both of you will be living together and you will be taking Eri with you. Aizawa said monotone. We get to watch over Eri. Ochako said happily. Aizawa shook his head. More like she'll be watching over you teens. Aizawa said, a slight glare in his eyes. The two students gulped. This is a lot of responsibility, Nezu said. Few will know where you are going. And you will be alone taking care of yourselves. I trust you three will be alright taking care of yourselves, but I should warn. Uraraka should be the one to go out more. Midoriya, it's best if you stay hidden as much as possible. You are a key part of the villain's plans. We need you safe since you're the key to ending this all. Is that understood? Yes, sir, the two students said. Nezu nodded. Then be on your way and start packing. You will be on your way soon. Nezu said. Izuku and Ochako bowed, holding in their excitement before turning to exit the door. Aizawa stopped them, however. Actually, Nezu, if you're alright with this, I want you to take one more person. Izuku looked to his right to see Ochako, currently puking over the ship railing. I thought you took care of your motion sickness. Izuku asked her as she pushed hair out of her green face. Seasickness and motion sickness are different, plus I haven't completely gotten over either of them yet. She said, nauseous, before leaning over the railing again. She fell to her knees, trying not to throw up a third time. Izu, how much longer? She asked. Izuku checked his phone. Got another few hours. Come on, we're getting you to bed. Izuku said, helping Ochako off her knees. Ochako held on to his arm for support as they walked back to the cabin. Do I have to go back down there? I don't wanna, she said. Izuku sighed. I know you don't want to be down there, but you aren't doing much better up here. Besides, if he gets too loud, then I'll shut him up. Izuku said. Ochako rolled her eyes. You said that the last few times. Why did they have to send him of all people with us? She asked. He's not that bad, he's just a bit. What the fuck are you talking about? It better not be me. A loud, angry voice heard. Hey, that's a bad word. Eri yelled at the loud boy, who angrily turned to her. Ka-chan, what did I tell you about cursing in front of her? Izuku said loudly, green energy sparking around him. I didn't ask to be here. But now I'm on this stupid boat. Why am I even here? Bakugo yelled. Izuku sighed. Aizawa hadn't told Bakugo why he was coming or where they were going. Aizawa last minute threw Bakugo onto the trip list with the phrase, maybe he'll learn to quiet down after some peaceful nature. All three of you are too loud. Can you guys please just be quiet for? Uh-oh. Izuku. Bucket. 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 Ochako started panicking, turning more green, holding in puke as the ship rocketed a bit. Don't you dare throw up on me. Bakugo yelled. Wait, I'll find a bucket, just hold on, Ochako. Don't puke yet. Hold it, hold it. We share this fucking room. I'll kill you. That's another bad word. Ka-chan, help find a bucket. No, wait, Ochako, don't aim it on me, wait. Og. Coco, are you okay? Do you need me to rewind you? Why would you do that here, Roundface? I'm sorry about the seasickness. Why don't you just shut the hell up for once? Coco, that's also a bad word. Can someone please get me something to clean myself off with? Yes, Izu, I will. Wait. Oh, no. Things were about to get much more interesting going forward.